What's up everyone, Tankenstein here. In this video I finally have descended into the deepest pits of madness imaginable. And let me tell you, it took a lot to get here. Mainly probably 10 to 20 plus million silver lions. This is probably going to be up to around my 400th of these April chests I'm opening. I'll be opening up 75 in this video because they've changed the amount of things that you can get, or the type of things that you can get. I guess like they did a slight rework on the odds. And let me tell you, I've been getting far fewer boosters than I used to, which kind of sucks in a way. But yeah, without further ado, let's open this up. These are my final 75 I'm going to open up. And this has been going on for too long. I'm starting out about 2.6 million silver lions. Let's see if I can make my money back. Let's go. So it's been a lot of wagers and a lot of orders recently. Okay, that's a fraction. That's about 1/4 of what I spend. So it's $60,000 or silver lions for one booster plus. That sucks. One booster or one chest plus a key. It's 60,000 silver lions. I'm really just hoping I can get a single vehicle. That's it. I'm a collector, you know, and all I want is a vehicle. That's it. And if I can get like, I've had people comment, plenty of people, not just one or two, and I'm not offended by these comments at all, but they're like, oh yeah, I opened up one and I got the tiger painted tiger. I'm like, man, I wish I was you. You know, like, this sucks. All I want is like the tiger painted tiger, the AU1. Give me the black camouflage for the Object 279. You know, that would be radical. Ugh, the XM8, I'll sell that in the marketplace. That would be nice. But, of course, I don't think that's ever going to happen. But, no. Of course, I can't get 100,000 silver lions. Rather, I can get 30% booster. Which, again, the 30% booster is not bad. You know, I mean, that's a pretty decent amount. You can average a good amount of RP, especially if you're going at it with a premium. But, like, in a way, the wagers are a good way to make your money back. In some ways, but not really. Like, the max reward I'm going to get back for that is 100,000. And that's the max reward. Like, like, that's ridiculous. You know? Because that's only 40,000 over what I had before. Okay, I can take 3 universal backups. I'll tell you, as a content creator, having those universal backups is really nice. That way, I don't go totally crazy when trying to make reviews, because that's what ends up happening. You know, it's like you try to go into a match, get yourself like a really good clip, and you die because someone's camping. Oh, I got 100,000. Nice, that's something. But you die because someone's camping, or you just didn't see someone, whatever the case may be, right? I'm not even gonna blame it on someone else. My own poor behavior, poor performance in the match is the reason why I die, right? So if you don't have a backup, that sucks. By having those backups, it really, really, really helps get a good clip, a good thing going. So I'm hoping for 1 million. I had actually gotten 1 million on a previous one. Even having a silver lion booster would be nice, so I can make some of my money back without having to spend my GE. Which I don't spend GE on silver lions outside of the fact that, to be honest with you guys, as a content creator, Gaijin does give me GE on a monthly basis. I won't say how much, because I don't know if that's something that they want me to say, but they do. You know, which is nice, and it's actually them doing that has funded this. So I completely go ham in each one of my matches, and I don't take auto repair off. It's stupid of me, but I don't. You know, so I'm playing a lot of these matches, and I go ham, and so it's like I'll get 5 kills and 3 deaths, 4 deaths, you know, so I might be the number 1 on my team, but it's because I went totally crazy, and I bluster into a match, and yeah, so I end up having high repair costs, and so it's like, while I do end up having millions and millions of silver lions at the end of the day, it's not nearly as much as some other content creators that I don't know if they're better than me or worse than me, but they're smarter with their silver lions. So, pro tip, if you guys ever want to save a lot of silver lions, just take auto repair off, or just used vehicles, they have free repairs typically on new vehicles. I know at least with premium vehicles, they'll offer up to like 30 free repairs, but I believe it's on all vehicles after you purchase them, you get 30. So, hey, you never know, right? So, let's see. I'll bet you this one I'm going to get 10,000 silver lions. Oh, wow. What are the chances? Actually, it's probably about 50% chance. 40, 50%. I'll go with the Sombrero, my man. Like, Gaijin doesn't know how desperate I am. This is sad. And again, this is my last video like this. I'm not going to be spending my time on this ever again. This is, you know, Ash put it very well. Oh, sweet, 100,000. Nice. Ash put it very well. This is a money-burning machine. You know, it's just absolutely ridiculous. And no matter how much you put in, I mean, the chances... I remember, like, this one time when I was a kid, my father would go, you know, he never really purchased many lottery tickets. He'd only buy a lottery ticket if he won on the most recent one. So, you know, he'd be like, you know, I'll buy one. You know, it'd be like 3 months since the last one he purchased. And he'd win. And then, you know, if he won, he'd use some of that, pay for another one, so on and so forth, only if it covered the charge. And so there was a period of time where he won on, like, probably 4 to 6 or 7 or 8 in a row, you know, on the same type. And in my experience, winning the lottery, at least here in the United States, you have a much better chance of at least winning something than you do of winning something of equivalent value here. So I'm probably more likely to win a $20 prize in a lottery ticket than I am a $20 marketplace vehicle. Just because Gaijin rolls that way, and they don't want me to be able to skip past this animation, because all these, as I've mentioned previously, all these are pre-selected. You know, right whenever you press consume again, it just goes, and it already knows it's going to give me the 20% booster. Like, why wouldn't they? Oh, ma, papa. Okay, you go from this to about 1.5% of that. That's cool. Jeez. Like, give me the F4F early. I'll be the only person who's actually capable with that plane. Everyone who ever uses that plane is just not good. Maybe I'll be bad. I don't know. Man. Oh, sweet. Be the best, man. What a hoot and a half. That's a freaking booster. Oh my gosh. Oh, really? I could have even gotten the JDS Yaguri. Not even something I want. And they're like, no. No, we're not going to do that for you. Destroy 5 units. Oh, you can get 100,000 back. You can make your money back and then a little bit more. Yeah, okay. It's so... battle victory. You give me somebody who can win 10 out of 13 matches, I will be blown away. Oh my gosh. There's no one that can do that. Unless, like, you're playing Air AB with, like, a crazy squadron. That's it. That's the only way that you can do that. Like, I can see, like, 6, maybe 7. But there's very few people that can win that many. I mean, you have to... The variance in oh my gosh. Come on, man. Like, the borders around these chests are far more ambiguous than they are around these, I think. Just because of how they're shaped. But the way that War Thunder works, especially when it comes to win rates, apparently, and I was watching Scottish Koala, he was saying something about, like, the average win rate is actually just slightly above 50%. So by reducing the amount that you win per win as a you know, I guess victory, like a challenge thing or whatever, versus giving you more if you lose, it actually negatively impacts the community. So the thing is, though, having a win rate, like being so good that you can increase your win rate is not easy at all. You know, like for every however many units of being good you have, so let's say if it's like you have the average player is like 10, oh, okay, whatever. Merkava Mark 1, booster, or backup. Merkava Mark 1, backup, fair trade. But, like, let's say if the average person had 10 good units, right? Like, that's a 50% play, right? They're right in the middle. And that's how good they are. And then you have somebody, and they have a 51% win rate. Now, you have somebody who has 15 good units, right? So, like, they're 50% better. Let's say if they're in the 75% category, right? Like, they're better than 75% of players. They might only have, like, a 54% win rate, you know? Like, you can end up being really good, but the way that War Thunder ends up being is that it's such a team-oriented game. The larger the teams are... Yep. The larger the teams are, the less of a chance that you have to really influence the outcome of the game, regardless of how good you are. And so, it just ends up stinking because it's like, you can never really... Your win rate's never going to be that great unless you're in a really good squadron. You play together all the time, which, if you're watching this, VPO buddies, I have to get back to playing with you guys. Genuinely, you guys have been very kind to me, especially everything going on, and I do appreciate that. But, yeah, anyways, so those wagers where it's like, there it is. I won nothing. I won jack diddly poop. Look at this. That is absolute trash. I mean, like, of course, yeah. Oh, it's going to be... You can win more money. It's like, yeah, I guess. But, man... If that doesn't feel like a waste. So I've probably purchased 400, unlocked 400 of those chests in total. More probably, actually. So 400, I mean, like, that's what, 24 million silver lions, something like that? 400 times 60,000. Is that what that is? I don't know. I'd have to run my calculator math here. So 400 times 60... Yep, 24 million. I probably spent 24 million silver lions opening all of these chests. And I've got no vehicles to show for it. 24 million. That's the equivalent of probably around 24 top-tier vehicles. So I've got the 2A4 that I have to go purchase. That's 750,000. The 2A5 is 9.3, or that's 1. Yeah, so between these two vehicles, you're spending about 2 million silver lions. So top tier, that's about 24 top tier vehicles worth of silver lions that I've wasted, essentially. And I've gotten a little bit of the back with boosters, don't get me wrong, but I've wasted it because I've gotten no special vehicles. And I feel that unless you are supremely lucky and you got, and you're one of those people that said, oh, I got it on my first try. It's like, man, is Gaijin paying you to say that? It's either people who've gotten it on their first try or they've never gotten it. That's just how it's been. I've not heard anyone say, yeah, you know what, on my 43rd try, I got one. It's like, oh, no, my first try, I got the tiger painted tiger. It's like, okay. It's not that I don't believe you. It's like, man, you are lucky. Anyways, this is Tankenstein here. I'm about to go sink more into my pit of despair. Please let me know what you guys think about this video. If you guys think that these are a waste of time, tell me how many of you opened, because this is a total waste of silver lions, and I am just blown away by it. I've only gotten, 6 million back? 600,000, I mean. That's it. So it's just been a not a good experience with those, and Ash was totally right. Those are a money-burning machine. Anyways, thanks so much. Help soften the blow a little bit if you could. Subscribe to my channel. I'd appreciate it. But either way, thanks so much, and see you all on the other side. Take care, everyone.